Well, I'm on the phone with Duane Crawford, the head football coach of the Ellsworth Eagles. And, Coach, it's game day. First home game of the season against the Hermon Hawks tonight.
It is, and I'm excited. I've been, first two games on Saturdays away, and been on the road, and then we get the next two, this game, and then homecoming next Friday, and excited to be at home.
It's always different when you're playing in front of a home crowd, and you don't have to take that long bus ride. And let's face it, I mean, even to Dexter, Dexter from Ellsworth is an hour and change, and down to Mount View was almost 2 hours.
Yeah, it is nice, and we can have team meetings in the school before we go out on the field, and it's more convenient, and we don't have the bus ride. We don't have to worry about kids forgetting equipment. We don't have to worry about whether they're bringing enough to eat, and especially with the day games, they play at 1 or 1:30 as in Mount View's case, and breakfast, and then they don't eat again until 5:30, 6 o'clock at night, whatever the case may be. So it's logistically, it's easier. It's easier for the kids, and then of course we get to play in front of our home fans, and it's a night game instead of a day game, which I'm really looking forward to. And so it's better all the way around.
Well, and let's face it, that night game works to your benefit, being with a limited roster. The cooler temperatures hopefully will allow the boys to play a little longer.
Yeah, I think it'll make a huge difference, and we're going from playing in 75, 80-degree weather to 55, 60-degree weather. I think that's going to be huge for us. So, we've done a great job. The team has. They played their hearts out, and let's face it, we played 3 games. We can play with anyone for the first half. It's the second half that we struggle because everyone's exhausted. So, whether we were playing MDI or Dexter or Mount View, we were either ahead or tied or in the mix on all 3 games. So it's just a matter of these guys being exhausted and drenched and losing water and cramping up, and so this will be a welcome change.
So how has the week gone?
Hot.
It is today's the last Friday of summer. We've had more summer-like temperatures in September than we did in July.
Oh, I know. The last 2 practices, and it was hot last night. It's been a long week. We've been going full tilt, trying to get everything in and installed. And I think, at this point we've got our entire playbook for the year installed, but we threw a lot of stuff at the kids this week. And so it's kind of frustrating for them. And you're in those helmets and shoulder pads. And I was soaked just running around in shorts and a T-shirt and a baseball hat. So I can only imagine how hot it is under that helmet. So this is going to be a welcome reprieve from that heat.
Tell us about the Hermon. Hermon's a speedy team. What are you going to do to try and offset their speed, or how to defend the Hawks?
Well, they're everything's spread shotgun. They're back in the backfield against John Bapp's first play from the line of scrimmage, went 80-some yards for a touchdown. He's fast. They've got some big kids. They spread the field. They throw the ball quite a bit. On tape they haven't completed a lot, but their routes seem to be fairly easy to manage. The problem that we have is when we've got our defensive backs chasing those receivers, and then the quarterback gets outside contained and he picks up 20 yards. That's the thing that we have to prevent from happening this week. And we've repped all week long with semi-live. We've taken out all but 2 garbage cans and lined up our guards in the center on the look offense, and
those garbage cans are tough.
I know, but they had the defensive backs read the guards so that they can tell whether they're in pass block mode or if they're in run mode, and be able to come up and help support that run. And so Coach McKay always comes up with a good defensive plan, and I think he's done a good job this week. So it's just going to be a matter of, can we keep their speed in check, and our guys can't over-penetrate. They just need to get to where they're supposed to be maintain their area of responsibility, and the most important thing, and you hear Coach Belichick say this all the time, do your job, because if you try to do somebody else's, there's a breakdown, and it always ends up killing us.
Do you put a spy on the quarterback? I mean, someone that's just going to shadow them, or what are you doing in terms of that?
Well, yeah, last week we did. We had Javon shadowing the quarterback, but he also had motion coming across. So, you have to kind of do a little bit of both. But, we've got, we're man-to-man on the with the defensive backs this week, because everything's, you've got your wide out and your slot receiver. And so your linebackers are right there, Javon's safety. But he'll probably be in man coverage as well. So it's just a matter of getting in your lanes and, like I said, doing your job and not getting yourself too far downfield on the run plays, and then when they do throw it, making sure you're staying with your guy.
A nice honor for Javon. He was selected, honorable mention by the Maine High School Football, not association, but there's a Facebook page that goes all and watches all football games. So in the award, the 4 stars, and he was honorable mention in Class D for the entire state.
Yeah, he had a great game, and he definitely deserved it. So it was good. They're nice accolades for him. I mean, he's a good player, and it was good to see that he got that.
What can we expect offensively tonight from the Eagles?
Well,
besides scoring lots of points.
Yeah, I think we've shown we can score and move the ball. So it's just a matter of, this is one of those things that I talked about it last week, that trying to keep your players as fresh as you can, especially when you've got 12 kids that are playing the majority of the snaps, and so you're always there's a conundrum that you create with that, and that's do we bang them up inside? Our option looks really well, has done really well for us, and it works well, but you can only run inside plays so many times, and you get those guys hit on every play, and it tends to wear them down. So I think you'll the fans will see a little bit more spread out of us tonight, and some motion, and trying to get stuff out quickly, and not so much trying to beat them up inside and move the ball. So we'll see how it goes. It's a new install this week, and we'll see how we do with it, but it's looked good so far.
If you win the toss, you want the ball, or you want to defend?
No, we did a good job. We're typically, it's one of those things I've taken the ball, and then last week I thought about it, said, this is a good chance to just let the defense go out, get rid of the jitters, get hit a few times, get all that stuff out of the way before we put the offense on the field, and that worked out well for us. Last week we stopped more in the first drive, and then, of course, you get the ball back again to start the second half. So if we get the opportunity, we're going to kick off and put the defense out there and see if we can't slow them down and give us a chance to get an extra possession starting the second half.
Tacos last night for team dinner?
Tacos last night, and kudos to all the parents that do that. In fact, I just posted something on Facebook with that. They do a great job. It's a lot of work feeding. We're up to 27 kids now. So
27 hungry boys.
Yeah, 27 hungry boys. Yeah. So, and they do a great job, and it's a different meal every week, and a lot of people involved. The last couple of weeks, Governors has donated rolls or sub rolls or dinner rolls, and the parents all cook things, and cupcakes, which I ate too many of last night. So it's a great team bonding thing. The kids enjoy it. They look forward to it, and it's they're getting a good meal on Thursday night before the game, and so I really appreciate all the effort the parents put in on that, and it's a nice relaxing time, and they have fun with it. I
saw the menu, and I'm thinking, those offensive linemen and defensive linemen, it's going to be a little gassy tonight, so maybe it's a little extra incentive, and the Hawks need to worry about that.
Well, I'll tell you, we got to feed those guys. Most of them lost, especially the linemen, have lost 20 pounds during preseason, so we need to get some more weight back up on them.
All right. What do you want to tell the Ellsworth fans?
Hey, come on out tonight. It's our first home game. I know Hermon's going to bring a lot of people down. It's going to be fun. It'll be an exciting game. There's a lot of, they're going to run spread. It'll be quick. There'll be a lot of stuff going on, and we've got some new things out there that I think everyone will like. So come on out, support us. We still need a little help on the chain crew if anyone wants to step up for that. But it's going to be a great night for football. It's raining now, but I think it's going to be nice by the time we kick off. So first home game, come out there and it's exciting football. You put up 400 yards last week, and I expect us to come out and play well tonight. So.
All right, Coach. Best of luck tonight. Look for that first win, and we'll talk to you on Monday.
Okay. Thanks, Chris.